Well, it's a quick turnaround. Having played Saturday and Super Tuesday matchup with a Missouri team that's is very guard oriented, and he got some dynamic scores, and Jabari Brown was leading our league in scoring, as well as Clarkston, a guy that really has given them a big lift, a big combo guard that can take care of the basketball, get the right people at the same time. He's 6'6", can score, and then of course you look at Ernest Ross, a guy I think he's kind of found his niche in terms of what he does for that basketball team, and I think he provides a toughness. So then they have a young freshman that's playing well, so it should be a great atmosphere. Should be a great game.
The first question is from Dave Matter of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Hello.
Mike, hello, Mike.
Hey, Dave.
Is Missouri-Arkansas matchup, is it getting closer to being just another game for you, or will you always feel kind of a sense of attachment or emotion when you play your former school?
Well, I think when you worked at a place, obviously you're going to have some, still have friends there, and you're going to have some emotional feelings from that standpoint. But more importantly, it's a big game in conference play, and this is Missouri's second year in the SEC. We've played 2 games, we split, so now it's the next one on the schedule. The emotional part of it also was, I had some former players there, but those guys have moved on, and of course Frank continues to do a great job at that university, and of course he and I get a chance to spend some time in the off seasons together. So, but it's a big game. He's a competitor just like I'm a competitor, and so it's a big game.
Walentik of the Columbia Tribune.
Morning, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Just how big an impact has Bobby Portis made for you? And obviously coming in as a McDonald's All-American, how difficult was it for him to live up to the hype?
Well, one of the things I've always done, Steve, is try to make sure that he's not going to be the savior for our program. I mean, he's going to be a impact player, no question about it. But how he impacts it, that's going to be up to him. But we have some other guys here: Cody Clark, Kiko Hadar, some other guys, Alandis Harris, Michael Qualls. So we got some other guys that they've got to do their job as well. But he's given us a guy of size that can score inside, has the versatility to step outside, and good basketball IQ. He's gotten better each and every game. I think as he goes out and he gets punched in the face or something doesn't go right, he's one of those guys that he's up here in the coach's office. Hey, what can I do to get better? And he responds. So I think he's a very coachable kid.
And with a tough early stretch, especially those 2 tough home games, just how do you keep your team confidence up when you have some struggles?
Well, more importantly, I think we played okay. I think our defense has been well. We've had some stretches where we hadn't put the ball in the hole. But I think if you look at the close games that we've had, I think it's been a matter of finishing, and you got to finish to win. I think there are points in games where you should continue to play and play to win. And I thought we were playing not to lose, and that in the end I think came back and bit us. And so what happens now? You get a little conservative, and you miss some free throws, all of a sudden it becomes a possession game. And we've been in games where we've had the last possession and just didn't make the plays. So hopefully we can start making those plays now.
Thanks.
Okay.
Question is Tim Griffin of the San Antonio Express.
Yeah, Mike, I wonder if you could elaborate a little bit more on Clarkson. I know he was a combo guard who played 2 at Tulsa. He's played more point at Missouri. How has he made the transition, and does he describe you, or does he remind you of anybody?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a conversation, I think, when it was talked about this kid, where he was going to be going, and ended up going to Missouri with Lee Mayberry, who lives there in Tulsa. And he really liked his game in terms of, he has good basketball IQ. He's long, he can score, he can do a lot of different things. So he presents a lot of problems. And, of course, now he's manning the point for Missouri. So when you got a guy that's a triple threat, man, I tell you what. And on top of that, he can score. And but he's one of those versatile big guards, man, that kind of rare. And he's playing at a high level right now to jump into the SEC league, and he's You're talking about the third leading scorer in our league, and he's shooting at a pretty good percentage as well. So again, that says a lot about the kid.